Welcome! If you suffer from acute or chronic pain in the musculoskeletal system, this video offers a daily assistance, a support based on the 5 biological laws of nature. If the knowledge of the 5 biological laws of nature is completely new to you, first watch the Introductory Series, Disease is Different, as preparation. If the subtopic of local consequential conflicts, hanging healings, and self-sustaining vicious circles is new to you, also watch the video Understanding Chronic Pain in the Musculoskeletal System in advance. Now, take a few deep breaths in and out to relax. If you have already watched the video a few times and know the images, you can also close your eyes and focus completely on the awareness and emotions. You may be in a very stressful period right now because you are experiencing severe musculoskeletal pain. Ingmar, the author, also had a period of time where severe pain ruled his life. When it tended to get worse and worse for more than a year, he was afraid it would stay that way for the rest of his life. Today, he can put 100% weight on the tissue again, as if nothing had ever happened. And we are sure you too can gradually leave the pain behind. Maybe you feel defective in the painful areas because it hurts there. Or you feel restricted because you can no longer perform your usual movements and hobbies or are dependent on painkillers. Maybe you are afraid because it has lasted for an unusually long time. However, you are not defective or broken at this point, and it is possible that you will be able to carry out your hobbies again in the future. You don't have signs of age or wear and tear, but your body is in the process of regenerating the tissue. It can be of great importance that you make yourself aware of this as often as possible, and with the help of this meditation. In the following, repeat individual sentences inwardly or aloud if you wish. My body is in regeneration. It makes sure by the pain that I spare the swollen, inflamed places so that new, strong tissue can develop there, which will be fully resilient again. Even if it is painful, my body regenerates. Previously, there was degradation of tissue at this place, as a result of my not feeling good enough right there, or having failed because of a conflicting event that was very stressful for me, regardless of whether I could identify this event or not. Perhaps this degradation went unnoticed for a long time, because the causative event had burdened me for a long time. But now I have successfully solved it. Before the pain started, I have overcome this internally and have done something important in my life that I can be proud of. Maybe I was also just lucky, so that something turned to the positive. That is also wonderful. And now, after the release, follows the regeneration and the reconstruction of the tissue, during which the pain is a necessary side effect so that the temporarily unstable tissue is not too stressed and serious injuries then occur. This can take as long as the stressful situation existed before and the degradation lasted, that is, many days, many weeks, or even many months. So I have to be patient. I trust my body, which has served me great all my life, and even now knows exactly how to restore the tissue perfectly. The pain reminds me that I need to give my body the time and rest it needs. Even though I am taking it easy on myself as much as possible, I also know how important it is to show myself that I am still functioning by moving carefully and lightly. I know that because of the pain, I may have already experienced one or another local consequential conflict, meaning that I have instinctively felt devalued, incapacitated, or broken at the painful area, which reactivates the same SBS in this area again. Through this sometimes unavoidable perception, tissue is again broken down at the site without being noticed. And when I then experience functioning quite well again, it is built up again under inflammation and pain, so that I may have already experienced many waves of more pleasant degradation phases and particularly painful regeneration phases, an ongoing hanging healing situation. I know that this vicious cycle of chronic pain is quite normal and to some extent unavoidable, but I am being aware now how to break it step by step thanks to the knowledge of the 5 biological laws, namely by making myself aware exactly now that the pain is a good signal, a welcome signal, a necessary signal, as a sign of the current restoration of the tissue. I am perfect at the painful places exactly as they are right now, because perfect regeneration mechanisms are running there, which are so complicated and perfect that we humans cannot reproduce them with our mind. If I have a less painful phase, but still felt broken because of the pain, I know that soon after resolution of this sensation again, a stronger pain phase must come. So I will consciously expect it, and then when the time comes, try to feel joy about the new beginning, regeneration. Then, and exactly now, I fill the painful place with gratitude. And with feelings of joy for the great regenerative ability of my body. And I know I have great inner strength. I can manage this challenge. I break the vicious pain circle. Each future local consequential conflict will become smaller and smaller, so that the pain waves will also become smaller and smaller, until at some point they will be completely absent. Over time, I can slowly increase the loads, and today I may already be able to do more than I could a few months ago. And in a few months, I will be able to load more than I can today. The tissue will become more stable, more resilient, and less painful as the regeneration continues in waves. My pain is a sign of my regeneration. If the pain gets better and worse and better and worse in waves, I am in a local vicious circle of consequential conflicts, which I will now gradually escape because I have understood the biology and the mechanism behind it. Me and my body are strong, and we can do it. And I am grateful for my strength and regenerating body.